Tony Gilroy directs this action spy thriller that was released in August of 2012. Although the titular character does not make an appearance, Matt Damon reportedly chose not to return, the 135-minute story desperately tries to piggyback off the franchise's name recognition. This unnecessary follow-up shamelessly retreads the same ground we've seen before, with a mostly new cast, and a foolishly complicated, over-explained medical experiment backdrop. The PG-13 rated film routinely goes out of its way to attempt to incorporate itself around the events of the original trilogy, resulting in a sloppy, convoluted story. Rather than a prequel or a sequel, I believe this parallel setup is known as a sidequel, but that sounds stupid, so let's never say it again. Jeremy Renner and Rachel Weisz are perfectly capable in their respective roles, but the comparisons to their predecessors is unavoidable, and they sadly don't match up. The familiar narrative has Renner unraveling the mystery of his origin, remarking to a potential lead, "What I'm gonna do is wait for the next person to show up to kill you. Maybe they can help me." Edward Norton, however, is a welcome addition as a whip-smart FBI agent tasked with finding them. Some supporting players return, like Scott Glenn, David Strathairn, Joan Allen, and Albert Finney, while newcomers Corey Stoll and Stacy Keach join the group as well. But all of these pursuing officials are entirely interchangeable and completely devoid of personality or backstory. The film also introduces even more continuity issues to a series that seems to ignore time itself. When does Legacy take place? The events very clearly happen during the narrative of the Bourne Supremacy, which came out 8 years prior, yet a subplot revolves around a YouTube video, which couldn't have existed in 2004. With less shaky cam and a sort of in-universe reboot of the story, some elements are cleaner and tighter, plus the action is generally rather exciting. An ambush, then escape from an old house deep in the woods delivers ample tension.
Get up! Jesus! What is this? What the hell is this? No!
Close?
What are you doing? Hey, get off me!
Seth?
Ow! Get the hell
Seth!
off me now! Ow! What?
Hey!
No!
But the movie runs almost 20 minutes longer than any previous film in the series, resulting in a much slower and drawn-out experience. As a standalone spy caper, this is definitely above average material, but as a Bourne picture, it is easily the weakest. The decision to incorporate these players into an existing universe with very little crossover besides a photograph or a wood carving hurts the movie immensely. It's nothing but a constant reminder that a better version of the film you're watching already exists. The Bourne Legacy is a pointless follow-up with diverting excitement. Here now are some of your reviews. Although we all enjoyed this picture, everyone agreed it wasn't on par with its predecessors. We rated it a 6 out of 10.